Say the line, Bart!
Hey guys, Tom here. Welcome to a brand new video. Today we are talking about another highly anticipated album from the legendary band Immortal, Northern Chaos Gods. It has been a hot minute since an Immortal album came out, but it's finally here. If you don't know who Immortal are, you're an idiot. I'm sorry, that was mean. Immortal are a legendary black metal band hailing from Norway, formed in the early 90s with Abuf, the well-known man who likes to fall over a lot, and other songwriter Demonaz. The band got a cult following after their first album in the early 90s and have continued through, gaining current drummer Håg, and delivering a slew of legendary releases that are still loved to this day. A few years back, Abuf decided to depart the project, and the two members of Abuf and Demonaz went through a little bit of a suing lawsuit over the name. Abuf went on to do his own solo project and release an album last year, self-titled, with ex-members of Gorgoroth amongst others. Wasn't a big fan of that album, to be honest. I kind of felt it was really overrated. Immortal, though, are back with Demonaz at the helm, Håg back on the drums, and a guest bit of bass work from Hypocrisy's Peter Targetin. It's something. Let's go straight into it. The guitar work we'll start with. This is awesome. It's just so good. It's like nothing changed with Abuf leaving. Nothing changed. Absolutely nothing. The guitar work is absolutely stellar. Demonaz back after having tendonitis for so many years, having surgery, recovering, and he's just back in with the riffs. It's absolutely stellar. Every single riff on this album kills it. There are so many nods, not only in the lyrical content and the song titles, to previous works, but in some of the guitar playing, especially in the clean guitars, where in Mighty Raven Dark, there is the clean intro, which sounds like the middle passage of the final song from Battles in the North. The fuck's that called? Last Critic, Mighty Raven Dark. I think I'm getting a little bit too excited over this album. Let's talk about Håg's drum work. It is absolutely incredible. Håg never misses a beat. He's a blast beat machine, but he also knows when to sit in the pocket and let the guitar shine. He doesn't overdo things completely, but it still has that pure Immortal drum sound. As I mentioned earlier, Peter from Hypocrisy, who also handled production, is doing session bass for this album. And thanks to his amazing production, the bass is audible and it's great. It just sits in the pocket, it sits in the pocket perfectly alongside the guitars and drums, and it really adds a great depth to every song on this album. Moving straight on into the production of the album, as mentioned, handled by Peter from Hypocrisy, it's brilliant. It's just so, it's not overly clean to where it just sounds overly processed. It still has some filth, it still has some grit to it, but it just shines in this little sparkle where everything is clear, everything sounds great, but it still sounds like a hark back to the previous Immortal albums. The pros of this album is all of it. The whole thing is great. I'm not overreacting. I think the entire album is absolutely stellar. Cons, there is absolutely nothing. Not even Abuf not being there. Demonaz's vocals, in my opinion, are better than Abuf's. His songwriting is better than Abuf's. I said when the first single of this album came out that it was better than the entire Abuf album, and there was still another 9 songs to come out. This album is getting a 10 out of 10. It's now my top album of the year. It's surpassed Ghost, surpassed Marduk, surpassed Gruesome. As it stands, this is album of the year. Immortal's Northern Chaos Gods is out on Nuclear Blast right now. My name has been Tom, and I will see you in the next review. In the